Welcome back to Klinga Games. Today I'm excited to announce that the QBA Season 2 is going to get up and running very soon. So we did a little bit different with this draft last season. We did a draft where you had a certain number of points, and you could only draft Pokemon and stay under your limit. And each Pokemon had like a point value assigned to it. This season, I keep saying year and season. This season, we did something different where we broke it up into the Pokedex colors for each Pokemon, and each team drafted one Pokemon from each color. So it ended up where everyone had like a rainbow of Pokemon. So this is just a quick overview of my team. So my first pick was Pelipper. We did it where we drafted each color for each round. So the first round was all yellow, the second round was all brown, etc., etc. And then we had like a cycle, so it was a little bit complicated. The point is, each team drafted a Pokemon of each color. So the first round was yellow, and I drafted Pelipper, who has the Drizzle ability, which kind of set me up early for a rain team. The second round was brown, and I managed to get Alakazam, which was my MVP, one of my MVPs of last season. So I'm really excited to get him back and get some more shenanigans going with him. Third was Crobat, who I was very happy to get in purple because he is the team mascot with my slightly updated team logo. The fourth was in the pink. I got Tapu Lele, which is perfect because it hits like a truck and it sets up psychic terrain for Alakazam to abuse, so that's gonna be very fun. The fifth was we actually allowed Mythicals. Each team could have up to one Mythical. So the fifth I took my Mythical, which is Rillaboom or Melmetal. I'm all over the place, which was Melmetal, which I've never used before because it's a Mythical, obviously. But I'm very excited to use it. I actually have the Dynamax and the Gigantamax versions of it. So it looks like a lot of fun. It's Steel type with the Iron Fist ability. Very slow, but incredible physical attack and defense. So just very excited to try it out. I'm gonna have some fun with it this season. Next up was green, and I got Rillaboom, which fits perfectly with my rain team. Should help me shut down other rain abusers. Next was Kingdra from blue, so this was actually the round I got to go first. So after I got Pelipper in round 1, I knew I was going to get Kingdra. Kingdra is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I just love its design, and I'm really excited to just try to do some Swift Swim teams with it. I know Kingdra is underwhelming in terms of power, but you gotta play with your favorites, and I'm gonna try and abuse Kingdra as much as possible. Next was black, so I got Dusclops, which Dusclops is also very slow, but with an Eviolite, it's insanely bulky, and it can set up Trick Room for Melmetal to abuse, so I'm excited about that. And potentially Pelipper if we're running against a really fast team. Pelipper's only got 65 speed, and it gets access to Hurricane and Drizzle, so it could be able to abuse that Trick Room as well, so we'll see. Second to last was white, which I got Cinderace, which surprisingly is not red, but I was kind of happy to see that. So Cinderace has the Libero ability, which lets it be any type at once, and it's very fast. So it's going to be between Kingdra and Cinderace about who my main sweepers are in Dynamax, maybe Melmetal as well, but both of them could be very promising. And then last I got Porygon Z. I had a lot of fun abusing Porygon Z last season, so I got it back again. So we got adaptability, so normal type attacks hit even harder, which is great for Dynamax Hyper Beam. So that's the quick overview of the team, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at each Pokemon in particular, just with a generic moveset that I put together, and some items I might be running with it. So first up is Pelipper, which we will exclusively be using the Drizzle ability. Its other two abilities are not good. Probably going to be running a lot of Eject Button. That way, Pelipper can come in and out and reset the rain a couple times. It gets access to Tailwind, which is fantastic, and Scald. So we have the ability to speed up our team and burn physical threats. And it also gets Hurricane in the rain, which Hurricane is normally 70% accurate. In the rain, it jumps up to it always hits. So that's going to be a lot of fun to abuse. And then Kingdra also gets that, so we could put them side by side and just spam Hurricane on teams. Alakazam, I mostly run with a Focus Sash. I have ran it with a Choice Scarf before. and I'll probably be running either Inner Focus or Magic Guard. Inner Focus prevents flinching, which is really good. Magic Guard prevents damage from anything except direct attacks, so no poison, no weather damage. So probably mostly Magic Guard, but I could switch in some Inner Focus every now and then. It hits really hard and moves really fast, but physically it is paper thin. So this will definitely be just a hit fast, die hard Pokemon. Crobat is my mascot, and it is just such a good Pokemon. I'm so excited to use it. It's got amazing speed, pretty good bulk all around, and pretty good attack. But the main thing is the 130 speed plus Tailwind and the weathers and haze. So Crobat gives me the opportunity to kind of just adjust to whatever my opponent's best Pokemon is and just kind of mess with it. So haze can get rid of weakness policy. The weathers are just great. I can't have Pelipper switch in all the time in case my opponent has good electric types. Tailwind is just always amazing, so Crobat is going to be just great for us. Again. The next Pokemon is Tapu Lele. Generally, when I run Tapu Lele, I almost always run Choice Scarf, just because it's got really, really good special attack. Not the greatest speed, so that Choice Scarf kind of lets it abuse its special attack some more and get some speed off, and it's got a pretty wide move pool. It gets Psychic from Fairy, obviously. It gets Electric, it gets Grass, it gets Ghost type. I was going to say Shadow type, but that's not right. It gets Charge Beam, which could be fun, so Tapu Lele is a pretty good Pokemon. I'm excited to use it. Melmetal is the one I'm really excited to use. I've never used it. I have one from Pokemon Go, and I have one from the event in Pokemon Home, which, if you don't know, the first time you transfer a Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home, then you get a free Melmetal that has the Gigantamax factor. The Gigantamax isn't that good. Its special move basically is just Torment, where the opponent can't use the same move twice. I guess it could be good, especially for choiced Pokemon. But I'm mostly probably going to use the normal form just because I like that defense boost over the Torment. I'm probably going to be running this with Assault Vest. It has fantastic physical attack and defense. Special is not so good, so Assault Vest makes perfect sense for Melmetal. And then it's got a great signature ability called Double Iron Bash, which hits twice and has a 30% chance to make the target flinch, I believe, on each hit. So if I can get this thing under Trick Room, it could be very frustrating for my opponent. It also gets access to high horsepower for ground. It gets Thunder and Ice Punch and Body Press. I think it also gets it gets rock moves. It gets some special electric moves, which we probably won't use, but that's fun. Dynamic Punch. It gets dark moves. It's got a pretty good move set. So some weird moves into it, but I'm into that. It should be a lot of fun. Rillaboom should be pretty self-explanatory. Choice Band or Assault Vest are probably going to be the go-tos, and always Grassy Surge. Grassy Glide with Choice Band is just phenomenal. And then with Assault Vest, it can also stick around the field for a while. Because not quite to the degree of Melmetal, but it's better on the defense than special defense side, so Assault Vest can be helpful. It gets Knockoff, which is amazing support. It gets Fake Out, which, again, I'm going to stop trying to say amazing so much, but great support. And then also gets Fighting type moves, Dark type moves, Ground type moves. It's got a pretty good mix of types that it can use. Endeavor could also be a lot of fun too. I don't know if we're going to use that as much, but that could be fun. It gets Flying type too, so Rillaboom should be pretty good. I think mostly as support and then just spamming Grassy Glide, but you know, who knows? I haven't really looked a whole lot into the teams that we'll be playing, so who knows how I'm going to use it yet. Kingdra I'm excited for, just because I love its design, and it's got great speed, great special attack, not great, but pretty good speed, pretty good special attack, with Swift Swim in the rain, spamming water type moves. It should be very good for us. I'm excited to use it. And then Pelipper, Kingdra, and Melmetal actually have very good synergy, where Pelipper can set up the rain for both. Kingdra can be a fast sweeper in the rain. Melmetal, the rain actually helps him out another way. He is only really weak to fighting, ground, and fire type moves. In the rain, the fire type moves do half damage, so we can effectively get rid of one of its weaknesses if we can get the rain up for it. So that could be pretty fun to work with as well. Dusclops is mostly just going to be the Trick Room Pokemon, which is, if anybody looks at my team, it's fairly obvious that's going to be the Trick Room Pokemon. But it's not the only Pokemon that gets Trick Room. That's important to note. But Eviolite makes it insanely bulky. 130 on each for defense. HP is very bad, but that's what makes Pain Split so good for it, is that you take half, you basically equal out your health, where our health is very small, so on any Pokemon that has good health, it basically heals us up entirely. Trick Room Nightshade's very good. Bulldoze can help slow down opposing Pokemon, so if I don't want to use Trick Room, then I can just throw it out there, fake the Trick Room, and just Bulldoze. That can be fun as well. And then obviously Pain Split. It also gets Will-O-Wisp, which could be fun as well. And Haze. So I got 2 Haze Pokemon. Cinderace is just insane. Libero is the ability makes it always changes type, and every move that it uses, it gets the stab boost on. So it's got great speed, great attack, pretty frail, but stab on every type, including flying type boosts its speed, and fighting type boosts its attack, will be very, very good, especially Dynamaxed. Porygon Z, I didn't really know what to do for red, so I just drafted Porygon Z again because I like it. Adaptability is insane, especially in Dynamax, where Hyper Beam does not need to recharge, and it lowers the opponent's speed. So Porygon Z is just a great Pokemon to max. It also gets Trick Room, as well as Alakazam. Alakazam gets Trick Room as well. So just because Dusclops is the main Trick Room Pokemon doesn't mean it's the only one. So we'll have some flexibility in terms of the Pokemon that we run to try and set up Trick Room. But that's basically the team. The rules are 6 Pokemon each week, and then you use 4 of them in battle. So it's going to be very fun to try and predict what my opponent's going to use, and then bring what I think is the best team to go for. So that's basically the gist of the overrun for the team, or overview for the team. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop into the game and just take a look at the options I have in terms of marks and shinies or non-shinies. So I'm just going to give a quick view of that, and then that'll be the video, and then the season starts this week. So this should be fun. We'll go ahead and do that now. So just a quick overlook of the Pokemon I've got. So first up are my Pelippers. So I caught a bunch trying to find the mark I was looking for, which is this one, the Parched mark, because that is Drizzle. I thought that was fun. So we got Big Beak, the Parched. We've got Great Beak, the Spacey. And we've got Yawnbird, the Sleepy. So those are my 3 real options for Pelipper. Probably just going to be using the Parched, maybe the Spacey one, just because it's a unique mark. Then we have Spoons, the Alakazam, who has the Ranked Master. And we have Miss Magic, who has the Mist Drifter mark. Crobat, we've got the Shiny Crobat named Mascot with the Great Friend. And Four-Wing the Crobat with the Serene mark, which I really like. Tapu Lele, I don't really have a whole lot. So I basically just have the one. Melmetal, I've got 3D Print, which I think this is the one from Go. Yeah. And then this is the gift one, Melmetal, the Celebratory. So this is the one that Gigantamaxes. So the 3D Print only has Dynamax, which I think is the better one. But I do really like its design. I think it's really cool looking. So it'll be fun to use it. Then we have Rick Allen, the Rillaboom, who has the Galar mark, or the Galar Champion mark. So Rillaboom and Cinderace, you can't really get any good marks on them, so those are pretty basic. I've got Queendra, the Kingdra. I may try and catch one in a thunderstorm just to hunt for that mark, but for the most part I just have the one. I have Gyclops and I have Leela, the Dusclops. So those are my 2 options there. I have Ronaldo, the Cinderace. I have Z-Bomb, Weird Z, and I have a Porygon that I caught in the Max Lair. So those are going to be my 3 options. I'll have to evolve this one if I want to use it, but I do like the luxury ball, so that should be fun. And then that's it. So that is the team, and then we'll go ahead and end here. But I'm excited for the season to start, which should be this week, and then I'll be posting the videos hopefully every Sunday, unless I have to schedule one late and won't have time to like edit or anything. But my plan is to do live commentary for this season. I just think it's easier. I do like the post commentary, but I think it's a little bit difficult sometimes to record the game and then find time later in the week to go back and watch the videos again, write down the script, and record it again. So I think it's probably better to just do live commentary. So that's probably what I'll do. So keep an eye out for that next Sunday, and then that should be it. So I'll go ahead and sign off now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the intro to the new Cincinnati Crobats. Excited for week 2 of QBA. I'm interested to see how the league plays out with all the wacky teams, the Mythicals, and the Rainbow teams. So I'm really excited to see how it goes. Hopefully you are as well. I'm going to continue to post the Alabama Walk-On Dynasty videos as much as I can. I don't know how much interest there is in that, but I do it anyway, so I might as well post them. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, if you're excited about the QBA season and you want to make sure you see all the videos, go ahead and subscribe. As far as I know, it's free. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and subscribe and like the video, and then the QBA season will be posted every Sunday, I'm hoping. But just go ahead and keep an eye out for it, and I'll see you later. Thank you.